What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Shogunna here. Bring you guys the first One Piece review. Yes, One Piece chapter 741, entitled Usoland The Liar. Yeah, Usoland The Liar. So basically, this is two main things happen. One, Usopp, more Usopp character development. Two is backstory of Kairos, the warrior Kairos. So let me see. So the chapter starts off with Usopp. He's hauling ass. He is tearing it. This motherfucker must be a track star. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Running through running out of and leaving everything to Frankie. But the ironic thing is Frankie needs Usopp. He needs help from Usopp. And so the toys, because it's clear that the Tontata, they have more help. So they're still wondering. And then people inside the factory, the toys and all the Tontata being put to work, they're wondering if someone's finally tried to stand up to the Don Quixote family. And all of the Tontata, they're on the ground, massacred. They are all on the ground, bloodied up, beaten to a pulp, burned and charred, and they're muttering, Usoland. And then Trebo saying, who the fuck is who? Who is this? And Sugar's like, it must be their accomplice, you idiot. They have this thing where she hates this motherfucker. She hates his guts. I don't think I would like Trebo neither. Trebo is a pretty disgusting motherfucker. I would not like being partnered with him. So I kind of feel her. And she has a more hacks ability than Trebo. Trebo's his sticky no me is pretty impressive though. I think it's the fact that he's so strong with it. I don't think it's the ability itself. It's the fact that he's so strong. Anyway, I digress. These kids are the Tontata. They tell him, Usoland's our hero. He's gonna come save the day. And then Trebo laughs and he mocks them. He's like, clearly this guy, he lied to you guys. Do you see anybody? Look around. Look around. You motherfuckers are dead. You are. If anyone would come save you, it would be now. And you motherfuckers are dead. No one's here to help you. No one's here. No one's coming. And then, someone that's down like, really? Wow, he really lied to us? But Leo's like, fuck that noise. Fuck you, Trebo. You're a liar. Usoland would never do such a thing to us. And he's like, Usoland would never leave us high and dry like that. He's our hero. And then, after Trebo, he clearly, and then everyone, they're banding together like, yeah, Usoland, he's coming, and you're gonna be in trouble when he comes. La 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 blah blah. And then Trebo, so since Trebo can't crush their spirits, he starts literally crushing their bodies, and he starts stepping on them, and they make this noise like a peon noise when they get stepped on, and he's making fun of this noise, like he's mocking it. He's like, did you hear that noise? Trebo's a dirty motherfucker, man. Trebo is foul, man. Like, that's like me stepping on somebody and be like, you hear the noise they just made? Pussy. Trebo is so foul, man. But it's this noise that Usopp hears, because it's over the intercom. It's over the intercom. So Usopp hears this and he's like, "Ah, man, I can't do this." And then he's like, will you guys give it a rest, man? I'm here, man." And he basically comes back, appears in front of Trey, Sugar, the fallen Totata, and the toys that are inside the because some of the Totata were turned into toys that are inside the room. And basically he says, these guys told the truth. I lied to you guys. I lied like a motherfucker to you guys. I'm sorry that you guys are so naive to believe that I was some kind of hero or something. My name is not Usoland. I am Usopp of the Straw Hat Pirates. I am not a hero. I'm a fucking pirate. I'm a dirtbag. And so they're like, they're like, you're a hero though, right? He's like, I am not a hero. No, sir. I lied to you guys. I am not a hero. I'm a pirate. Straw hat for life. And then so basically, Treybo's like, well, you came back just to tell them that. He's like, so you came back just to say that to them. He's like, no, I came back because I couldn't because if I didn't come back, they would have died for a false belief. They would have died because of something that a lie that I told them that was clearly a lie. I had a lie I had no intention of keeping up. And he said, I really couldn't sleep at night knowing something like that. I may be a pirate, but I'm not scum. I'm not a piece of shit. I am not scum. So so he's like, okay, guys, I came back. He's like, what better way to actually become a hero, which is something that Usopp really does want to become. He wants to get out of this coward sort of mentality that he has of, live to fight another day, lie so you can get through, bluff your way to the top. He wants to become and he wants to get rid of that, push that to the side, and actually become a hero, someone who's actually respected amongst people. He's like, what better way? He's like, I thank you guys, because what better way to prove what I actually, what I'm saying, I actually can become what I want to strive to become than have this test right here. And he's like, and when I die for the hero's death, you guys better make a statue out of me and put it right next to Norm. So, basically it's really good character development for Usopp, man, because Usopp's a really good character inside. He may not be the strongest, clearly. He isn't one of the strong characters, but he's a really well written character inside of One Piece. He's one of the guys the only one who, actually decided to leave the crew and try in my favorite arc. Yeah. I'm a Water 7 lover. So yeah, Usopp, great stuff for Usopp. So he shoots this planta shuriken, I think it's called. He shoots it. He shoots a couple of them at Treybold, not slices them into pieces, but clearly Treybold's not dead. But Usopp's gonna have a fight on his hands. I like it. I really do like it. Since he's a perfect opponent for Sugar, because he's long distance, he's long range, and Sugar does have to touch you for her hack's ability to take effect. So it's a pretty good. He's a pretty good opponent for those two. And but yeah, I think because Treybold has a sticky no me, so clearly he's just gonna stick his stuff back together. Right, that can work. He doesn't have to die when he gets sliced into pieces. It's One Piece. Why would he? So, and then basically the second part, we move on to the second part of the chapter, which is Kairos. Yeah, Kairos and his flashback. It's basically this guy, he used to be a bum on them rough streets, man, a rapscallion. And King Ruku and some of his men, They were called to come get this guy because he had just killed 2 people, just murdered 2 people. So Riku comes, he smacks Riku on his head with this stick with nails on the end of it. He smacks him on the head. Riku's bleeding, and he's like, "Hey man, um, just come with." He convinces them, "Just come with me." So he puts him in the Coliseum. He puts him in the Coliseum, and he's doing really good in the Coliseum. People like his fighting style, and people like how brutal he is. And then it's a pretty cool contrast that we get to see of, you know, professional fighting and barbaric sports, and how people are perceived as like vicious and murderers and monsters out in regular society, but inside something like that, outside a sport like that, they're known as, you know, brilliant or really gifted and applauded for what they can do inside the ring. And so basically he tells them, "Hey man, if you win 100 matches, you go on parole." He ends up, by the time he ends up winning, like, he actually ends up winning at the end of it like a thousand matches. And but he doesn't want to be released to society because he knows that people fear what I am. I will never be a regular person to these people because they know me as the monster inside this ring, inside this cage. They know me as a beast, a unstoppable beast, and people will fear me. I really won't be able to have, you know, close connections with anybody. And which is it's kind of true. It's kind of true. So, and he wins. Yeah, he wins 1,000 matches. He's beating everybody. He's beating fishmen inside the water. He's dogging people in the ring. They can't match him. And I think he's using the same. He's actually using the same sword Rebecca uses. It was just pretty interesting. And he's so brutal with it. It's lovely. It's lovely. So basically, the chapter ends with him at a gravesite. Because he's saying he killed those 2 people because they ambushed me and my friend and they killed my friend. And then he says, when even he's like, will this be the only thing people will people only be able to remember me as this monster inside this Coliseum, or will they be able to look at me in a different light? And that's where the chapter ends. It's so, needless to say, next chapter is going to be flashback heavy. Hopefully it's just not entirely flashback. Hopefully it's not, yeah, hopefully it's not entirely flashback. We get some other things in it. I would like to see Usopp. I really would. I would like to see Usopp in this fight, and a lot of things to progress. I would like to see Zoro too. Usopp and Zoro. I'd like to see those fights. And can we know what's going on with Big Mom and the Straw Hats? Can we know what's going on with that? I would like to see that too. Matter of fact, yeah, flashback Big Mom ship. Let's do that. Let flashback part 1, part 2 Big Man ship, part 3. Let's end it with a little just sprinkle, just a sprinkle of Usopp. Can we do that, please? I want to make that happen, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, guys. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Peace, man. You guys take care, man. This is Shogunna, and I'm out.